Okay, we are now broadcasting live. Kenny Dutton, you and I tested this the other day, so if you would just type in the chat box. Hopefully I can see it there. I'm going to open this other chat box here real quick. All righty. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me okay? Say yes, yes, no, no, no. Let me type it here. Anyone here? And let me type in here. Let's see here. Anyone here? There we go. Hey, look at there. Tom Miles. What do you say, buddy? Good, good. There's David Craiglow. Everybody should be seeing what's going on here. Let me share my screen. There we go. Present to everyone. Everybody should be seeing my screen, I hope. And this is nice. Yes. DJ Hart. Yes. David Tissy. Yes. Everybody's saying yes. I don't see the live feed yet. I guess it'll be coming up here in just a moment. Can everybody see a live feed coming in? I've got this up on Kerry Miller TV Live also. I'm sorry, instantAppWizard.com /live/training. We should be seeing something on there. Hopefully. I've got it going everywhere in groups and you name it. So, and there's the screen. So I guess we're good to go. I don't see that in the YouTube channel, but I'm not sure why. Maybe we need to refresh that. Oh yeah, there you go. If you're not in it, just refresh your screen, and that's good. I see the questions. No live feed yet. If you're not seeing a live feed, refresh your screen. If you just refresh your screen, you'll be able to see that. And yeah, this is a YouTube live event. Absolutely. So let me go back over here to my slideshow. This is new for me using it this way. Yeah, Todd, go to, if you don't have the link, go to your email or one of the 1,000 ways I sent it out there. I don't have the chat feed on the Instant App link. Or you can just hit the link on the YouTube video and it'll take you straight into the YouTube video. Yep, you see the intro page. Okay, well, we're going to get started here. It is 9 o'clock, and we're going to rock and roll. We're going to have a question and answer. The reason I wanted to do this tonight is so we can have a question and answer. No, you're not going to be able to see my face. Absolutely not tonight. I'm going to do a live show tomorrow at noon, and I'll be posting that link in the group. We will have our live show tomorrow, but I probably won't be coming live to you like that on Wednesday nights. I'll just do the slideshows. But tonight we're going to do some Q&A, but let me get the housekeeping out of the way first, and then we're going to go into Q&A. We've had a lot of questions in the Facebook group and so forth, and I want to make sure that everything is covered, and we got a lot of new people. And I want to get those questions out of the way. And I don't know what the red light on the live button means. Went out, but you guys are asking me questions that I don't have the answers to. But we are live, so that's all that matters. And the questions are scrolling. More comments below. What's tomorrow's topic? I don't know. You know, that live show tomorrow is just it's new. It's Kerry Miller TV, and last week we went through mobile marketing, and I had Kenny Dutton on. We talked about viral texting and texting in general, and the two most important things for your mobile business, which is texting and mobile marketing, and email marketing, which is the two number one things, even above push marketing. And somebody's saying they still see it. I don't. You guys are saying things and it doesn't make any sense to me. So I guess you're talking to each other, because I know you can all see the questions or things that you're saying. But let me get started here. My name is Kerry Miller, and I want to welcome you to our Wednesday night training. It's good to see everybody. I can see everybody chatting, so obviously that is working, and that is great. So we're going to use this system tonight, because we're going to do some questions. Somebody said Kerry is talking. We're going to do some questions and answers tonight, and just be open. There's about a 30-second delay or a 38-second delay. So you'll be able to ask your questions. And if I'm delayed just a little bit getting to them, I'll have to scroll back and forth to your questions and so forth. But we will get to your questions, and we will answer those questions and get everything out of the way that we can in this hour's time. Went too far. If you haven't joined our YouTube channel yet, join our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Instant App Wizard, and like us on our Facebook page. Can I order now button be put on an app for pizza restaurant, for example? You can put any kind of button on a pizza app you want to. Yes, you can. But I'll get into restaurant apps in just a moment. And I'm going to talk about I think it was Todd Halsey's app here. But like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Instant App Wizard. And if you did not get a text about tonight's training, text app call APPCALL to 727-478-1343. Join us on our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Instant App Wizard. There is a lot of great information in that area. Yes, Andy, we're having training tonight. A lot of great information in the Facebook group and a lot of stuff. I mean, we had a great conversation today over a pizza app and how to do a couple of things. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff that comes in that group. But you put a lot of suggestions and ideas in there. Don't use it for support. I mean, if you got a serious support issue, don't use it for support. There are some things, of course, that people ask in there that people ask that can be answered very quickly. That's really not a support issue. It's a how-to issue. But if it's a support issue, go to the right personnel for support. And we're going to get right in our question and answer period here. And I'm going to go to Instant App Wizard, and I've got to come over here and I've got to change my screen real quick so I can do this. And let me I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So we're in the Instant App Wizard screen here. Now, somebody asked, and let me pull up real quick if I can find it. And you guys know how I feel about restaurant apps. Restaurant apps are very difficult, but If you do it like Todd did it, and here's why restaurant apps are difficult, because people think too much. And when you think too much, you usually screw it up. And if you screw it up, it's because you thought too much. And you try to put way too much in it. You went in and try to do more than what the program will do. And I'm pretty sure it was Todd Halsey. Let me go in here real quick. Hang on just 1 second. I'm trying to get there. Doop, doop. Okay. Try to get into Facebook. And just 1 sec. Let me find Todd's post. How many of you like the little chubby kid that I posted on there? That's kind of what I look like, little chubby kid. Okay, and I moved this to a new window. And let me put this up here on the screen. And let me bring this screen up. Oops. And it is this one, I think. Okay, and let me pull this up and see if it opens up, and I think it will, and it does. Okay, so you guys can see this app right here. Can everybody see this app okay? And it's going to take just a minute for you to get there. Hang on just a second. Okay, can everybody see the, well, oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at two different screens and I'm ahead of myself. Everybody can see this pizza app right here. Now, let me tell you something. This is a great app, okay? And a couple of things he did was from the suggestion from the group today. He put the tab bar down here on the bottom, and I think that was a suggestion from Ryan Fristo, okay, because he didn't want it to scroll. All right, and he did not want the pizza, which is a good-looking pizza, to scroll underneath it. He wanted everything to stay as it was. So what he did is he put the Call Us tab and the VIP tab down here on the bottom, okay? This is a tab bar. Now, one thing I would suggest, and let me suggest this to everybody, and I actually learned this from Ryan Fristo. He messaged me one night about 2 o'clock in the morning and said, hey, bud, he said, why don't you take that previous button off the first page, because you're not going to go anywhere on that. So this is what I recommend on the first page. Always hide the home button and the previous button, or whatever buttons you put over here. Always hide that on the first page and put it only on the sub pages. Because what you do now is you clear up the front page and it's not quite so cluttered. So Todd, what that will do is that will drop this tab bar down to the bottom, okay? And you want to make sure you put your tab bar on every single page. So it works out really, really well if you take off the home button and the previous button off of the home page and put it on all the sub pages, and that will drop this down and you have more face of the app showing. Now, what I like about his app is, and somebody said, can you put an order button and can you put all that crap on a restaurant app? This is what happens when you start doing that. Yeah, you can do it. Go into forms, and I'll show you in just a second how you can do that. It gets very difficult and it gets very, very cluttered. What I recommend is if you do that is you contact Menufy, you get with your client, and you use a program that is built and developed to do that, okay? And so what you want to do is you want to go to use a professional program that is built and designed for ordering. This app and this menu system isn't built and designed for ordering, okay? It's not. So we've teamed up with Menufy, and we've got a couple guys that use Menufy, and it works out great, and that's what they're in the business for. Don't try to do something that makes it difficult for you. Because when you try to do something that makes it difficult, it takes you what I call out of the money. And what I mean by out of the money is you spend more time developing this one app. You're not getting paid near enough for it, okay? And when you're not getting paid near enough for it and you're putting all your time in it, what are you doing on the back end? You're losing money. You know, I made a comment today, and I wasn't trying to be smart. I hope you know that, Kenny. But Kenny said, I can't believe I finally beat Kerry to the punch. That's because I was building apps. And if you're spending all your time developing and trying to work on one app for one customer, and you're not making 250, 300 bucks an hour on that, and you go out there and you say, oh, I can do this in 2 hours, and it winds up taking you 6, and you only charged him $500 for it, you have lost a ton of money. A ton of money. So what I recommend is keep it simple like Todd did. Todd kept it extremely simple, and he used the system at hand. He didn't go in here and put no fancy crap in here. He used it exactly as it is. I mean, here's a scratch-off coupon, shares the web app. Todd, another thing I recommend, if you put call us down here, take the call us button off of here. It takes up, okay, let me refresh it here. Hang on, he said he's just updated it. Okay, so, but take the call us button off here. You've got the call us button down here. Okay, you see the VIP club up here? Take that off. Now, what does that do? And I'm not, Todd, this is an excellent app. I want you to know I'm not beating you up on this. Okay, I'm trying to give you suggestions to make it even better than what it is. What that does is that takes off this button and this button. Okay, your buttons. Your buttons are still okay, but you've got your buttons here. Your buttons are evened out, and you've got less of a face here that people have to dig on. Okay, and there's no use having double information. But I want you to know something. Notice something here. He's got the Rate Us tab on here. Excellent idea, and I hope he charged for that. He's got email us. Of course, he's got the VIP club, the join our list, the scratch off coupon, and the menu. Now, let me go to the menu real quick. This is using the simple menu program. Todd, this is an excellent looking app, my friend. Okay. Go over here to pizzas, and you can see he's got the pizzas in here. It's excellent. Okay. Now, Todd, is this the menu, or did you just do this in a HTML form? This looks like it's just in an HTML form. Just built a page for it. Am I correct in that? Well, I keep asking a question, expecting and here's his salads. Very nicely done. And here's his sides. Very nicely done. And let me tell you something. You could take this example to any restaurant at all, okay, and sell that for $300 or $400 or $500 and get a monthly on it. Because let me tell you something. Awesome. You see, he took those 2 off. Somebody said that was a great idea. You see, he took the call us and the VIP off. Now he's done this here. That's excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now this is a $500 app with a monthly, because why? It's got coupons on it. And I can tell you, they're going, okay, it's HTML text. So awesome. So see, he didn't even use the menu option. He just used the HTML text option. And it looks beautiful. He did a great job. He did an excellent job. A very good job. So And I'm going to tell you, he just copied and pasted that. And I can tell you, he probably built this app in about 30 minutes. Yeah, this is an excellent job, Todd. Excellent job. So whoever asked about the, let me go back over here to, let me see if this comes up real quick. I'm popping between two screens here. So let me change back to this screen. All right. Now, if you wanted to put an order form of some type, you'd have to come down here to forms, okay? Custom forms, add a new form, and you'd have to put every item in here. Now, you could use a drop-down box, okay? But this is what's going to happen on this because it's not designed as an order system, okay? What's going to happen is because it's not an order system, they're going to click on the wrong thing. And they're not going to be able to review their order, and they're going to send it in, and it's going to be wrong. So can you do that? Yeah, you can build a form to order something. I don't recommend it. I recommend using a system like Menufy. Somebody said, what's the app URL? The app URL is onetap.mobi/OH pizza. onetap.mobi/OH pizza. Okay. And Ryan Fristo just sent me over another pizza app. Okay. Let me, he doesn't have his, turned on. Hang on just 1 second. We'll make this mobile friendly. Or not mobile friendly, but make it look more. Okay, here's let me pop this over here. Hang on just 1 sec. This is a pizza app that Ryan Fristo built. If I can pull that up. And everybody can see that. That's a pizza app that Ryan built. And you see here, he's got his tab up here. Call us, find us, tell a friend. His buttons are a little bit different. Good looking app again. All right. TripAdvisor, Foursquare, Zomato, which used to be which is a Foursquare system. All right. About Us, Rate Us. Another great looking app. Another great looking app. I'm not a huge fan of restaurant apps, but I can tell you I'm a huge fan of those apps. I can promise you that. Those are absolute wonderful apps. Wonderful apps. But let's see here. Let me get down here to some more questions. Can we pull that up app? Yep. I plan to sell this app. HTML form. Okay. Somebody asked a question here. And I lost it. Okay, go ahead and throw your next question up. Go ahead and throw your next question up. One thing I want to show you while I'm waiting on the questions to come in, someone was asking today about how do you put the a link to your website or whatever. Because, you know, on a 1.0, it says you can put a link in the footer and your name. If you would just go to tab bar, you can do the same thing. And what you'll need to do is you need to build that link, okay, and then just attach that link, whatever it is, and make you a tab. And it shows up on the bottom. And what you do is you put need a mobile business card or whatever you're going to put on it, and that will go directly to your site. You can link to your website, okay? And how you do that is just come over here, links to web pages and phone numbers. Add a new link. We'll just call it website because I'm going to hide it. Okay, I'm going to go link to website, HTTP, Gary Miller TV. Okay, and I'm going to save that. Somebody said, can you post that? I can if you hang on a second. I know it's difficult to write it down. I be a smart butt. I know it was difficult to write that down. Hang on a second. Let me find his app again. There. I think it posted, but it's got a smiley face in there for some reason. Okay, that might work. There you go. Okay, mine says message not sent. There's an error. So, but this is what it is. OneTap.mobi /OH pizza /OH pizza. But let's get back over here to where we were. I think we're right here. So you see I built my website link. Now I'm going to come up here and hide this link. And I'm going to come over here to links, and I'm going to turn that website link off. Turn it off. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to attach this as the tab on my footer. And this is the same way you can come in. Let me put website right here. And I'm going to put need a business card. I'm going to save that, and you can see it's right down here in your footer, and they click on that, and they go right to your website. Somebody said that most of the traffic for their website came from here. So, and this is where you turn off, you can turn off the footer bar too. Go to title bar, and I'm going to go right here to title bar, and I'm going to say only on sub pages, and I'm going to save that. And it will only be on the sub pages. It will not be on the main page. Okay, you see now it just says need a mobile business card. I took that title bar off the main page. Okay. Next question, how can we change position of buttons pages? How can we change position of buttons pages? Are you talking about these right here? I assume that's what you're talking about. Go over here to content. Go to home page. I'm trying to get my buttons to refresh here. Okay, all you do is go into links and you move them wherever you want them. I want to move share up. I want to move join our list down. I want to move email us up. And they'll go wherever you want to put them. Anything that has a join our list, you want to put that up at the top. Now I've got that turned off. Let me turn that on so you can see it. Okay, I can see I'm moving join our list wherever I want it to go. Anything that's got an arrow over here on the right left-hand side, you can move those buttons anywhere you want to move them. If it's turned off, now you're not going to see it here. Like you can see punch card. Okay, I want to turn website off. Punch cards on, addresses on. Anything you can see will move. Now you can move them if you can't see them. But if it's got an arrow over here on the left-hand side, and you do that right here on home page, you can put them wherever you want to put them. Okay? And you can also put these wherever you want to put them. All right? Whatever you want to do. So if it's got an arrow, move it wherever you want it to go. Can we change the pre-made button templates after the page is started? And if so, how? Can we change the yeah, you can do anything. Absolutely. Now know that when you change the pre-made button templates, it's going to go to whatever those colors are. So if you sit there and you did all your colors, okay, your colors are going to change. But you can change, you can make all the changes you want. Just know that when you change pre-made buttons, that when you change that to the pre-made button, it's not going to pick up the colors you did because it's pre-made. It's already done. Okay. This is what I recommend when you sit down, and this is for everybody. And this is what I do. And sometimes my computer, and I'll walk around and I do all the things I do, and I go outside and I think about what I want to do. And I think to myself, what do I want this design to look like? Especially if I've designed 3 or 4 apps already today. I try to make every single app its own. So I totally get up from my computer and I will visualize in my mind what I want that app to look like. I've already looked at the colors and I've looked at the business card, the logo that I'm going to put on it, and I look at all that stuff. But I just don't know where I'm going to go with it. But let me show you here. Now I'm going to go over here to main links, and I'm going to choose pre-made. Okay. And these right here are my 2 favorites, but I do so much with these 2 pre-mades right here. But let me pick this. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to change this up. And I'm just going to round the quarters. But let me change the colors just so I can show you. I want to make some changes so you can see it. And I'm going to change the icon box. And I'm putting work into this. And this is what I'm trying to show you. This is kind of what I want you to see. Okay, and I'm going to put an icon in here. And let me go down here to the text content box. Let me change it up a little bit. Okay. And so I've made my changes. Okay. Now I would never make an app that looks like that, I can promise you. But so now I've got all that done, and I'm going to come up here. I'm going to say, you know what? I don't really like those buttons. So let me go up here to choose pre-made, and I want to go with the circles. And guess what happened? Everything all the color palette that I used is gone. All right. No, absolutely, Michael. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for asking that question. So what we've done is all the work that we put in that because we didn't plan properly is gone. Trust me, when I do an app, when I sit down to do an app, I want to be start to finish in 15 minutes or less. 15 minutes or less. That's how I make my money. So I don't want it to be laborious. I want it to be get in and get out and make it happen. So yeah, lost the colors. Absolutely. And you lost everything you did. So all right. Next question. I know one of the questions today was the header. How do you make the header stationary? It's simply right here. And when you do the header stationary, everything's stationary. All right. Top of content, top of screen. Okay. And when you do that, you see how it stays there? When it's top of content, it moves with it. You see the title, you see the button bar up here moving now? If I don't want my button bar moving, I put it top of screen. And what happens is your entire header stays. Your business card stays, everything stays, and everything scrolls underneath it. Okay? And that's the way that works. One other question today was, how do you change the colors on the address and maps? This is actually a tab bar. Okay, it's not a button bar, it's a tab bar. And so even though you're not using a tab bar, okay, in the header, you need to come in here. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go down to the color settings. I'm going to come up here to the header. And I'm going to go to the tab bar. That's a tab bar. That's not a button bar. And let me just change it to some wild colors so you can see it. Background, let's do blue. And selected color, selected background. Selected background means when they tab on it. Okay. Now, let me save that. Now, remember, this is on the apps, the address and directions. Okay. This address and directions right here. And you do that even though the tab bar is not activated. That is the tab bar. And you see right here, and remember I told you the selected is that color. You see how I changed the selected? Okay. And that way you know what it is. That color coordinates the stuff. I mean, this is ugly here, but I just wanted to show you. So that's the tab bar. No, we do not accept credit cards in the field, cash or check. Cash or check. Does anybody know why I don't want to accept credit cards in the field? Anybody know why? Yeah, if it's just you, that's fine, you know. But I don't want to lose 3% there because this is what happens. We lose 3% there, and then they pay me via credit card. So I've lost 6% of my sale. So that's $6 $100. So instead of $100 app, I got paid what on that app? $94. Those 3% add up quickly, very quickly. Okay. So that's just me. Do I recommend using credit cards in the field? Yeah. I just don't. Now, I've taken credit cards personally when I go out and sell apps. My reps don't, because I don't want to eat 6%. But I have no trouble getting checks out of, I don't know, over 500 plus apps. I think we've had 2 check spouts, and we got our money out of it, plus the $30 for the check cashing fee. So next question. Great questions though, guys. Great questions. We need to do this every now and then. I used to do it every first Wednesday and kind of got away from it. How do you charge people? What method? How do I charge people? What method? Cash and or check. And I charge 50% up front. I will not do it for less than 50% up front. If they're not willing to pay 50%, guess what's going to happen when you go back? You're not going to get the deal. And I've only had to give back maybe one check. First off, my apps look very good. So I'm never concerned if they like the app. Now, sometimes I go in and, they'll say, oh, could you change this button to this color? And you can, I do that. It takes 5 seconds. I've got them on the phone. And let me tell you what sells the majority of our apps. Our customer service is exceptional. Hey, buddies, intent to do this. Don't forget, lock your channel. I don't know what, hey, buddies, intent to do this. Don't forget to lock your channel. I don't know what that means. Yes, we do put recurring. We can lose sales here. You know what? I've never lost a sale because of a credit card. I can tell you that right now. Never. Never have I lost sales. But I'm not telling you not to take credit cards. Don't think that at all. If you want to take credit cards, take them all day long. I don't want my sales reps taking a credit card and getting dinged 3%. Then I get, because I accept credit cards for payment from my sales reps. That's how I get paid. So I don't want them losing 3% and then me losing 3%. We lost 6% on the sale. Now, if they want cards, that's fine, but I prefer not losing money. And, now if it's a large ticket item like $1,000 plus or something, yeah, it's no big deal. But that's how I run my business. And I don't lose sales because I don't take credit cards. Trust me. Kenny Dutton, what am I doing every time we talk, buddy? I'm building mobile apps every day. To make his YouTube channel private. I don't know anything about all that. I don't have a clue. I don't. I mean, I don't know what you mean, make it private or make it public or whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's open. Isn't it on public or whatever? I think it is public. Our channel is set to public, I think, but whatever. Next question. I hope I made that clear on credit cards. You guys take whatever means of cash you want to take. I'm content. I'm very content. Somebody asked me today, said, why are you always so happy? I said, because I make money every day. That's why. Yeah, do as he says and as he does. That's right. You know what? I always say, if you want to be successful, do as the successful do. If you want to fail, follow the failures. And so that's up to you, But I don't not taking credit cards. I've taken credit cards. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I haven't. I do personally. Matter of fact, everything I do, I get paid by credit cards. Do I make apps for my resellers? I have sales reps. I make all my apps. No one makes my apps but me. Yeah, you can restrict YouTube all you want. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. I mean, you know, I'm going to tell you why I'm successful. I do everything the same way every single day. I don't deviate. I don't change my plan. I don't try to recreate the apps. I don't go in and say, man, let me add this crap and this crap. I go out and I sell what's in the platform. And I want to tell you, you know what the toughest turn I had doing? The toughest turn I had doing was convincing my guys to go out and sell 2.0 apps. They were scared to death they were going to lose money. I mean, you think about that. They were scared to death. I take check and cash, and I love cash. Cash is my favorite. Okay. And I don't know what you mean waiting for a check. I'm not sure what you mean waiting for a check. Do me a favor, guys. Will you guys put your questions and stuff in there? If you could elaborate just a little bit more instead of 6 words, it will really help me a lot. But I don't deviate. I don't put extra stuff in the apps. When I build my business cards, I build my business cards. And they've got, this is what they've got on them. They've got click to call. They've got email. They've got the share button. They've got the viral app feature. Okay. They've got the address and directions. And if they got Facebook, I put Facebook on there. That's what I do. You know, we take the full amount of upfront. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, if you want to, and a lot of companies do that. In case of cash, my salespeople, before I build an app, this is how I work my salespeople. Peace lover. I like that. This is how I work my salespeople. Yeah, FreshBooks. Check out. I just changed the FreshBooks because of Kenny Dutton. My salespeople get paid a percentage of the sale, and I get paid a percentage of the sale. They collect the full amount, and I invoice them for my percentage. So I don't collect, let's say it's a $300 app. I don't collect $300. I collect $150, and they pay me the $150. Okay. So I send them an invoice, and they send me through FreshBooks now. I used to use just PayPal straight, but I like Stripe. Okay, Stripe is an exceptional payment system. Okay, and Stripe integrates with FreshBooks, and FreshBooks, the ability to see what you're doing is much greater. It's kind of like QuickBooks, but it's a lot easier, and it's only $9 a month, and it's very simple to use. So I send out FreshBooks. I send out an invoice through FreshBooks. It takes literally seconds. Then they pay me back. Yeah, the only thing, their credit cards are going to charge you 3%. Where I came up with 3 to 6% is if your sales rep accepts a credit card, he's going to get dinged 3%. Then when they pay me, I'm going to get dinged 3%. So we lost 6% overall on the app. I believe in everybody keeping as much money as they possibly can. I get paid by credit card on every single one of them. No, I invoice, if their commission is 50%, I invoice for 50%. They don't have to pay me, then me pay them back. So if it's $300 and they're on a 50% commission, that means that when I send them an invoice, I invoice them for $150, the sales rep. The sales rep then turns around and pays me $150, and guess what they get in return? A mobile app. And it's great. It's a great way to do it, because guess what I don't have to do? I don't have to worry about their 1099s. Yes, with FreshBooks, they get a link, they pay it online, and it's done. And the thing I like about Stripe, the difference between Stripe and PayPal is with Stripe, every 2 days, like clockwork, it automatically goes in my bank account. With with PayPal, you've got to physically go in and transfer it. With Stripe, you don't have to do that. Every 48 hours after the first one, bam, it's in your checking account. Bam, it's in your checking account. Bam, it's in your checking account. Now, what you can do with Stripe is, and with FreshBooks is responsive. You can literally take, if you're taking a credit card from the client, you can take the credit card right there from them and put their information in on the app, and it's paid for. It's paid for. Yes, it's going to cost you that 3% processing and so forth, but you can do it right from your phone with FreshBooks because FreshBooks is responsive, and you can email them the invoice right on the spot. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. Kitty made a good point. Let's say that my price for the app is $300. Okay, that's my price. And the sales rep goes out and sells it for $450, and he's on 50% commission. Okay. Now, the sales reps don't do that because they listen to what I say and they know what the price points are, and they don't want to screw themselves because they're selling one place for too much and one. So I've got a set price on my digital business cards, which is $249 for the 2.0, $149 for the 1.0. But this is what happens. Okay. What happens is if it's $300 and they on a 50% commission, but let's say they go out there and they sell it in a different area and they can get $400. What I charge them doesn't change. Okay. If they can go out and make an extra $50, I don't discourage that. No, Stripe is a separate system. Go to stripe.com. Stripe.com, set it up. It takes about 5 minutes. Attach it to your account and you're done. Mike Cahill says, well, you guys can see what Mike Cahill said. And then he uses PayPal for his debit transactions. Now, I still use PayPal. I've got some membership sites set up on PayPal and some other projects that I do that are set up on PayPal. But for the majority, I use Stripe. Next question. This is great, man. I really like this little chat system in here. I wish we'd have been using this all along. Yeah, interfaces with FreshBooks. I mean, it's quick, man. I mean, I literally had my interface set up in less than 30 seconds. It connects automatically. Stripe's a great program. Matter of fact, we're going to integrate Stripe with our next upgrade for your websites. It's a great program. Next question. Anybody? Let's rock and roll. Any questions on the site itself? I mean, ask now or forever hold your peace. These question and answer times are great. The V card. Did everybody see my smart remark? I know you guys probably think I'm a smart butt, and I am. Okay, but I do it for a reason. All right. The V card, I mean, go in and build a V card and try it out. Okay. How do I get my sales? I walk into an office or to a business and we say, hey, how you doing? Do you have a business card? And they give you a business card and they say, oh, no. Do you have a digital business card? No, what's a digital business card? Hey, what's your phone number? Give it to me and I'll show you real quick. And they give me their phone number and I text it over to them and they go, wow. And they say, that's awesome. How do I get one of those? And we say, give us a check for $249 and we'll custom build it for you. And I'm going to tell you, we've gone through sales training for, 8 or 9 weeks now. Okay. And y'all have heard me go through sales training. Sales for a full-blown mobile app, changing the world, is totally different than selling a mobile business card. If you've not got that mobile business card sold in 15 minutes, get the hell out and go to the next business. Really. If you don't have their attention in 15 minutes, move on. There's no reason that everybody on this call, okay, everybody on this call, and we've got people watching from here, we've got people watching on the live training site, there's about 80 people on the call, and there's 14 of you watching from here. So actually 14 of you actually read the email. But think about this for a moment. You're selling a low-end product for $249. You want to sell as many of them as possible to make anywhere from what? $250 to $600 to $800 a day. So what you want to do is you want to go out and visit and see as many people quickly go out and visit. Now, this is what happens. My referrals right now, this is from all my sales reps, is about 70%. When you're doing a couple of hundred business cards a month, it doesn't take long to get referrals going. In a couple of areas, gosh, we've probably got 200 business cards within a 2 square mile radius, you know? And so everybody knows about us. And the more digital business cards, the more mobile business cards you get on the street. See, it's funny, that thing went from 14 to 21 in about 2 seconds after I said that. But anyway, when you got a bunch of cards on the streets, the referrals go up rapidly. You know, so I have found it's extremely difficult to sell digital business cards online. I've tried it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've sold digital business cards online. Many of you have seen my advertisements. You see my splash pages. I do sell them online. The margins are lower. The advertisement costs a little more. So face-to-face, you walk in and you show it. I don't recommend selling anything online if you're trying to make money. Actually, you can try FreshBooks for a month, 30 days. And what the guy told me, if I don't like it for the first month, he'll give me the second month free. So guess what I'm going to do? I will get another 30 days out of him, save me $9. I'm tight. But you got to walk out and show the digital business card. Hey, how you doing? My name's Kerry Miller. How's business? Business sucks. Let me ask you a question. Do you use business cards? Yeah, I do. Do you have one? Yeah, I do. What do most people do with this after he hands it to you? What does most people do with this? I'd probably throw it away. And that's what you do. You take it and throw it across the room. And say, do you got a phone number? How do you rate Kerry? How do you rate Kerry? What the hell does that mean, Kitty? How do you rate Kerry? I rate Kerry highly. But anyway, then ask them for their phone number, and you've got the viral texting feature now, so it don't cost you nothing. All right, thank you, peace lover. Peace out. Oh yeah, you can sign up with as many emails as you want. I don't like doing that because I don't want a bunch of accounts, because it took me like a week now to put all my banking information in there, because they only put like 3 months and I wanted 2 years in there. But let's just be. Next question. And I'm sure there's questions that's flown by. Oh, how did I rate getting to? Because the guy told me that. I called him on the phone. I said, hey, I'm fixing to try your FreshBooks. He said, awesome, man. And it's a 30-day free trial. And he said, you know what? He said, Mr. Miller, if you need another 30 days, call us back and we'll give it to you. I said, okay. And I will. Kerry Miller, let me tell you something. I'm not just a wheeler dealer when I go out and sell apps. I'm a constant wheeler dealer. I mean, I will on my cell phone bill. I will on everything. Everything. I want to make a deal. I'm a bartering kind of guy, and I want a deal. Just call FreshBooks. Say, hey, man, I need to try this. Just this is what you do. Call FreshBooks and say, hey, man, I've not really got to completely fill this thing out. I've been busy. Could I get another 30 days? And you know what they're going to say? Yeah, Kenny, go ahead. Tell them Carrie sent you. Hey, Carrie sent you. You know, leads by Gil. Next question. We got about 4 minutes. We're going to shut her down. We're going to bring this plane to a stop. Any more? Going once. And I know y'all got about a 30-second delay, so I'll count slowly. I hope I answered all your questions about the system. The system is very easy. Let me tell you something real quick while I'm waiting on you guys' last question. Get off of 1.0. That's what I meant to tell you a while ago. My salespeople were scared to sell 2.0. It's doubled my sales. 2.0 has doubled my sales. So if you want to double your sales, double them. Nope, no reason at all, Todd. Don't build a 1.0 app at all. Don't even open the program. Don't get used to it. Don't touch it. Don't play with it. Don't do anything with it. Stay with 2.0 apps. No reason, unless you want to make less money. What do I charge for a mobile business card? A 1.0 app, I charged $149. I do not build them any longer. I charge $249 for the mobile business card and a $49 a year hosting fee. No, I cannot fix your AC. Call Will Sims. Yeah, don't even sell 1.0 apps, man. Don't even go there. Shoot. You're costing yourself money. You know, that after you build a 2.0 app and you get in there and you do it and you're not afraid anymore, you're not a chicken anymore. How many of you watched the little fat boy on the video I posted in the Facebook group? Go in there and watch that video and you'll never sell a 1.0 app again. Never, ever, ever again. Go watch that little boy dancing at the swimming pool. You'll never sell a 1.0 app again. It's not going to happen. Anybody else? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out to Wednesday night training. Will Sims knows HVAC. Yes, he does. He's a busy man. Fat boy rules. That's right, brother. Hey, I know because I'm a fat boy. Would you give a business card away to get full price for a full-blown app? David, I don't mean to sound arrogant about this. I don't give nothing away. You know what you get when you give something away? A customer that's a pain in the butt. And that's just me. You know, I have my sales reps all the day. Hey, man, I'm going to give this guy. I don't care what. You know what? Go ahead and give that guy 50% discount on that app. You're still paying me my $150. Period. No, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm looking quite handsome, actually. You know, I'm telling you guys, listen to what I'm saying. Take care, Walter. Have a great one, buddy. Give it away today, and you will give it away the rest of your life. Do not cheapen your product by giving it away. Now, if they want to upgrade, give them a discount. Do not discount your initial price. Only discount is if they want that, if you can upsell them on the spot. For example, John, we can upgrade you to our marketing platform. We normally charge $299 for that. But since I am here today, I can give that to you for $149 a month because I don't have to come back now. Okay? I don't have to come back now. Yep. Yep. So, all right, everybody, man, it's a pleasure. Man, I love coming to you guys. Now, I'll tell you, I like these kind of tradings. This was the fastest hour of my life. I want to thank everybody for coming out. The trading will be posted in Facebook in about 15 seconds. If you want to watch the replay, go watch the replay. It's also at instantappwizard.com/live/training, and it is there all week long, and you're welcome to go check it out. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. And if you're not out selling apps and you're sitting in Facebook, Kerry Miller's making money and you're not. Y'all take care. Good night. God bless. And I will see you in the Facebook group. I'm not going to bed, Kenny.